What's up, everybody? This is Joseph R. Wheeler III, the artist, founder, and the president of the Honest Con Foundation, welcoming you to another exciting episode of our gaming content, Bustin' Pixels. Yes, we're doing the action again with my favorite game these days, Cyberpunk 2077, and it's obviously a favorite for a lot of other folks now that y'all are hip to it. All of y'all who didn't deal with the worst glitches of it all, but that's okay. Welcome to the fun. If you're new to it, just because you saw that amazing anime, Cyberpunk Edge Runners over on Netflix and fell in love after that. Fair warning, this is not for kids. Nothing about this video or this game. Anytime you see Cyberpunk, put the kids to bed, okay? This is an adult genre. The entire genre is a very adult thing. It's high sexual innuendo, hyperviolence, societal analyzation of a crazy, gone mad world. It's like, you think the world is bad as it is? Imagine if it got this bad. Let's not let it get there, people, but let's just have fun in the pixels. So let's get into it. Here we go. What you see right here in this incredible massacre of pixels being destroyed is, oh my gosh, that thing is no joke. This is what I call the Gatling gun of the game. They're everywhere throughout the city. Sometimes they're part of these home security and corporate security systems. Don't get that close, man. You gonna catch these hands. Yeah, them gorilla fists ain't no joke. If you don't have a gorilla fist yet and you play the game, that is one of the #1 things I recommend getting, even before you start worrying about heavier weaponry and everything. By the way, this is at the beginning of a restart, playing through the game for the 3rd time. Not by will, by the way, but by just issues that happen with this game. I swear it is true what you hear about the glitches, and I'm playing on a PS4, so don't laugh. I hear you out there, all you PS5 folks. You know, if you think it's so funny and you like my show, why don't you donate? We're 501c3. I need the money, and I can get with you, and then I can do some more content from a PS5 perspective. But in the meantime, between time, we deal with the glitches, which I hear, can happen on any system, but are just, a little less common if you're playing on PS5 or on PC. But I lost everything. I had lost some stuff with the patches when they do the 1.5, the 1.6, all this. I would lose stuff with the patches. But the biggest disappointment ever was to wake up one morning and have lost everything on all my games, all my data. And I was trying to figure it out, and I researched it and found out that this happens because if there's like a lightning storm, which I don't even remember if it was raining or anything, but you sleep, it could have stormed overnight, and I've got surge protectors connected to my system. It doesn't matter. Still, stuff happens. And then sometimes I've heard you can have something happen within the network, like they're updating something, and just like the patches, it doesn't catch. Next thing you know, you lost everything. So anyway, we ain't gonna dwell on that. We're gonna deal with the scene. Oh man, look at this game. It's so beautiful. Which, another thing, by the way, even though these look pretty good, the graphics look amazing right here, it can look even better, I found out recently, if you get rid of all the suggested grain. What is it? It's like grain and some other stuff. Oh, by the way, that's how you get those. If you don't know, you can take those loose. I just found that out now. I admit I didn't know that for the longest. Yeah, you can break those big monsters off of those security gun racks and then just walk with it. You don't have to just grab it from certain enemies who have them. Yeah, pretty nifty. So as I was completing this mission, like I say, I was talking about the graphics. So basically you go and you do a change where you don't deal with the grain.
Sorry, Johnny.
And let me let Johnny talk for a minute, let y'all hear Mr. Silverhand.
Well, it'd be easy
Keanu Reeves
slicing heads off a fucking Hydra.
talking his
One
stuff.
more reason this city could use another nuke.
Johnny's a mess. Love his character more and more. I used to hate him, but then the more I got used to him, I was like, I don't like when he pops up unexpected when you're fighting, because you always think he's another enemy, but other than that, he's fun to hear from every now and then. But, yeah, so if you get rid of the grain, and there's something else that controls the light and movement blur, like if you're moving real fast and everything to your sides gets blurry and stuff, if you cut all of that off, I promise you, in my opinion, on PS4 anyway, this game looks 10 times better. Found that out recently, so I've been doing that. Works for me.
Word that virus is blazing toward the servers like a fucking asteroid. Prim work.
Thanks. Closing the gate.
Don't you just love that? The sound of your money going up. You get them eddies. You get those Euro dollars. That's what they call them in the game if you're not hip. They call them eddies for short. That's the slang. EDs, Euro dollars, eddies. Get it? Yeah. Trying to stack that paper, y'all. I got apartments to buy. This is back when I didn't have all the apartments. I've got all the apartments now. It's kind of annoying having to do that for the third time, but every time I admit I did learn something new about this game with each playthrough. And this time, like, okay, the first time I played through, I was a guy. Second time I played through, I played as a lady character so I could see what that's like. Not much difference. And then I went back to a dude, so this time, and I'm going to do a video about that. I've been focused on romancing Pan Am, which I've done before, but not fully. And I'm really in good with her now, so that's a beautiful thing. It's fun. Pan Am is like the sexiest crush in the game for all the guys. Everybody loves Pan Am. She's so hot. Pan Am's the one. So anyway, here's another. This is how you do it, kids. You got to sneak up on them. You can't just go in blazing. And if you got some hacking skills, you can hack them and stuff. But I'm building my character on my tree. I would show y'all my tree, but I don't have it in this video. My skills tree. I've got everything at least even across the board, but I've boosted up my body, so I'm a monster. I can carry some stuff that's heavy like this. And as you can see, I've got stealth because I snuck up on him. And yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and just wipe this whole extremist 6th Street nonsense into mud. I can't stand 6th Street. They're like one of the gangs I do hunt. I don't like them. I don't like the scabs. I like Valentinos, but only certain ones. There's some cool Valentinos, but most of them, they'll start some stuff with you if you're in the wrong area. That was quick. Ooh-wee. Well, I'm telling you, that thing ain't no joke. That thing ain't no joke. You get one of those and get that aim down, you got no problems. I was going to talk about the tiger claws. I like the claws, but they also get on my nerves because they hotheads and they'll start some stuff real quick. So once I had a couple of moments where I'm just trying to walk by and they still started some stuff, I take them out on sight too. And yeah, pretty much everybody can get it. I don't go out to Pacifica a lot, so I don't get into it with the Voodoo Boys. There's only one street in all of Pacifica where the Voodoo Boys, at least I found, where they'll give you some static. Other than that, they don't really come at you. They just leave you alone. So I don't mess with the Voodoos. I just be like, y'all good with me, I'm good with you. But do not go to that. I forget the name of the street, but there's one street where they got a gun shop where you go get ammo and stuff. Do not go over there. Oh, this one is smooth, y'all. Check this out. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yo. Did y'all see those Zatoichi skills? If you don't know who Zatoichi is, kids, look him up. The Blind Samurai. One of the greatest in all the history of samurai movies. The man is blind. That's all I'm gonna say. Go look him up. Zatoichi. Okay, after a long day of hacking and slashing and gutting these sorry suckers in the streets and trying to clean it up, and no matter how much work I put in, they still dirty it right back up. You gotta go head over to the afterlife, and just chill out. And this is the spot right here. This is my favorite, one of my favorite scenes because it reminds me of Star Wars and the weird bar on Tatooine, and you go in there and it's all the weird aliens, but here it's like all the borged out people. Super cool. Well, everybody but this dude. Like, what are you doing over here, dude? Your Brooks Brothers sweater and dress shirt and stuff. But you know what? That'd be the one right there. He could be the most notorious gangster in all of Night City, hanging out at the afterlife. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. It's not the most grisly, chromed out dude with spikes hanging out his head. I mean, those be some badasses, but the ones who really run stuff, yeah, it'd be that corporate dude back there in the alley, waiting to set up a deal and use the grizzly dude to do the dirty work for him. Anyway, check this out. This is crazy. I love this because if you really pay attention to people's conversations, you'll see a whole thing playing out.
Printer's on the way.
So basically what happened over there is like somebody had a crew that went and did a job and it went wrong. And one of their boys is stretched out on the pool table and they're trying to get somebody to come pick them up so they can take them to a ripper dock. Now, ripper docks are the ones that are like the underground hospital. Those are folks who deal with you if you got chrome, if you got alterations to your body and stuff. And then you go over here, you got my girl at the bar. She's real cool. You can do a mission with her where you do these underground races. So it really makes the game like playing a cyberpunk version of the Fast and Furious. It's literally so many games inside of this game. You got that, you got a boxing element, you got, I mean, you know, your apartments, you got a little extra video game, this Super Nintendo-ish. If you know what I'm talking about, you feel me, but I'll show that in some other episodes. Check out the look in this place. It used to actually be a morgue. Yeah, they said it used to be a morgue and they turned it into a club. Which is just, you know, just the name, the afterlife. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. They thought about that, everything, every little detail. Those tubes with the hologram girls. I always wonder, are those holograms, or are they real? Okay, so I come up out the club, and then, you know, you always got to turn down some alley, and look at all this. Pimps and tricks. Everywhere you go, there's some pimp with some prostitutes just disrespecting folk. He got them all crying. He think he big and bad, you know, so every now and then you got to let them know.
Take a good look, because this is the fucking future.
Nah, player. We don't want to live in your future. You ain't about to trick out the whole city, but see, here's the problem. This is what gets me, right? You do jobs for the police, but then when you go handling their job for them, look, I'm knocking out pimps. What's the problem? They send their drones after you. But we can handle that too. You know, V got the hands for that. We ain't worrying about it. But that annoys me. I wish they would have thought about that. If you do jobs for the cops, like literally you take jobs where you go and you find scenes where folks are doing criminal behavior and you take everybody out and you get paid the bounty. You're basically like a bounty hunter. So as crazy as this city is in this ridiculous future, why wouldn't that be just one more thing to just be like, yeah, okay, we appreciate you. Keep up the good work. You know, because if you play as much as, 30 minutes, and if you really focus on a certain area of town, you can look at the map and at a certain point, you've almost cleared all of the NCPD comm alerts, which is basically their way of letting you know, okay, there's a crime happening in this area. You go over there and you wipe out folks. And you get paid for it. Your character gets paid. So anyway, these are my new toys. I just got this car. I love this car. Oh my gosh, I love this car, y'all. Where is it? Your car can come to you. It's got a mechanism where you can bring it to you from miles away. Look at this. Look at this. Ooh, she pretty. She pretty. I'll do another video where y'all can see it in the daytime, but she look good all times of day. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, I love this car. I'd ride that in real life. That's hot. That's hot for real. It's just so doggone powerful. You got to be real easy on the brakes and the gas, or you be wrecked it in 2 seconds. Yeah. So check it out. You talk about the glitches in this game. This is hilarious. Look at this. So I thought these were some gangsters because I see the yellow light over the head, which always means somebody's live. That's somebody who you can go get into it with them. But they're cops, and they're just, I guess there must have been a crime, and they're guarding this car until some other cops get there. But why is dude stuck in the car? Look, he's in the car. The craziest glitches in any game history. He's literally just standing in the car, not inside the car, in the car. Anyway, it's wild, y'all. It's wild. That's the kind of stuff folks talk about when they say the glitches of Cyberpunk 2077. So this is my new apartment. Not really new to me. Like I said, I've played through this game 3 times, but it's one of my favorites. It's in the Glen, which is Valentino's territory. All the gangs run all the neighborhoods, and the Valentinos are this Cholo. Mexican gang, and they're pretty crazy. But as nice as this apartment is, the place is still a dump. At least in the lobby. Like, look at this. Like, why would they let me behind the counter and the dude had the nerve to say something?
You have any idea who I am? Fucking thought so.
Dude, are you serious? Look, I'm a professional actor. That is not your line. Your line was, hey, man, what you doing behind the counter? Who cares who you are? You didn't even do nothing. Like, I wish they would have really worked on the lines of all the non-playable characters. They say the goofiest stuff that don't make no sense. It'd be hilarious now. Some of the stuff is funny. I mean, I guess they call themselves being comical, the game creators, when they came up with some of these lines, but some of them make absolutely no sense. And the things people do make no sense. No sense whatsoever. Okay, so this is my new spot. Look at this. This is beautiful. This really is. Yes, yes. Welcome to the Glen apartment. It has been rented. Yeah, this would be a real nice bachelor pad for real, in real life. It's a loft, a true loft. The upstairs bedroom. Got the one level up library right above this little mini office. Huge windows. Love that because you can look outside, see the city from that angle. Just, I love windows. It's all about light. It's all about natural light. I'm gonna show y'all in the daytime too, but check this out. You got that favorite sculpture, the idol of war. Still, they haven't revealed what that really represents, but I love that thing. You see the sculptures for it all over the city. Dope, dope, dope. Nice little record player, you know what I'm saying? Got the music going. Chill out. Now see what really, okay, so this is the video game I was talking about. I forgot that was in this. You got this game in most of the apartments now, and it's a play off of The Witcher and the horse that is in that game. And it's based on an old Nintendo game, you know? Got Roach Race, and Roach is the name of the horse. I really wish his name was not Roach. I don't want to think of roaches when I think of a beautiful horse, but okay. I did a little quick research and found out that roach is actually a common European freshwater fish. Has nothing to do with cockroaches or anything like that. So I was like, oh, that's interesting. I have watched a few episodes of the Netflix show. So yeah, I'm familiar. I was doing pretty good. Usually I get bombed real quick in this game. I was like, ooh. I've never got the power up. I got the special carrot. Look at that. Straight Mario Brothers powers. Oh my gosh. It's coming. He's going to mess up eventually. Doing good. Doing good. Doing good. Oh. And yeah. There we go. Let's continue our tour of the Glen apartment. I got a whole bunch of storage boxes. Real funny. I just moved in and that stuff is already there. Like I've been here forever. But that's how it is with all the apartments when you first come in. I get it. It's cool. I guess every little detail, I think, you know, couldn't that have been like another story? Like, could have been a mission of moving in, you know, and trying not to get robbed for your stuff while you pull your stuff in, and there's Valentino's coming up trying to check you out and see who the new guy is in the neighborhood or something. You know, I don't know. So here's your stash. And as you can see, I'm loaded because I just did a mission. So I'll go through that later. Got to get rid of a lot of stuff. If anybody knows where and how to get all of the special weapons that show up in your stash, let me know. Hit me in the comments. I know it's easy to look up, but I like to hear y'all stories. All right, so this is the loft. You know, this is where the magic goes down. If and only if you could bring one of your ladies back here to your spot. Because unfortunately in this game, you get these fly-ass cribs, but you can't bring nobody back to your spot. It makes no sense. Because they got everything else going on in the game. Why not that? I mean, come on, CD Projekt Red. I mean, hey, y'all, you got a winner. You got everything that anybody could ask for in many ways with these games, but just take it to the next level. Why not? It's for grown folks only. Let you have a date, you know what I mean? And like really conversating. Since it's role playing, like have to figure out what you're gonna say next to the lady and stuff. So here I am getting dressed. You see my different outfits. Like this would be my dating outfit for just hey baby, let's go to the movies. You know, I'm be snazzy but still punked out. You know what I mean? This is hardcore. Got my vest. I love that vest. That vest looks so good in the sunshine. And I like those pants. Now this is one of my favorites right here. Yeah, that's a Voodoo Boys jacket, which is dope as hell. I should have paused that so y'all can see that gold for the skull and the digital circuitry. Dope. This one here, I just couldn't find nothing else to match that vest. I like the vest. The orange in the pants goes with it, but they're not really what I wanted. Totally dig this one. It's just, camoed out again. Love that style of pants. I love all the cargo pants and those right there that are to me like cargo knickerbockers or something. Really dope. Really dope. So this thing here, I decided, I was going to switch this out. It's time for a new look. So let's go through the paints. I like how he shrugs his shoulders and bobs his head like, yeah. Checks himself out like, I look good. I look real good. It's dope. It's dope. Word. Yes, indeed. I dig that helmet too. A lot of the helmets I don't like, but I like that one. I like the pattern on it. It's real wild. Real funky. Take notes, everybody. If I see a lot of people's videos and some of y'all don't know how to dress. I mean, y'all be putting some stuff together. I'm like, yo, I need to be a style consultant. I mean, just basic color theory. Some colors just don't go together. Look at how my man, I got him matched up. And like I say, this looks so good in the sun. On a sunny day, this outfit is off the chain. With those boots, crazy. So ladies, I know y'all been wondering, what's that bathroom looking like? They say when ladies enter a space, they want to see the bathroom and the kitchen. That's what sells houses. You feel me? But I'm right there with you because I need a fly bathroom and I know how to cook. So I need the nice kitchen. But check out this bathroom. You know what I'm saying? You know it's right. In real life, this would be so dope. I mean, stainless steel on just about all of the units and parts to shower. Now, this is hilarious, right? Why is it you take a shower, but you never see yourself get undressed? And then, of course, he's coughing and he's spitting up blood because you got the whole Johnny Silverhand thing in your head messing you up, trying to kill you. If you don't know the game story, I don't have time to explain it right now. Do a little quick research, you'll know what I mean. But when you come out, watch this. I'm going to look at myself in the mirror. Fully clothed. Uh-oh, it's Johnny. That is the first time that happened. I was literally just like what it says. Like, man, what the heck? But that doesn't happen except for when you have the shivers and go through one of the spells of tripping out that he's in your body and messing up your brain. But other than that, you would see yourself. But just like Johnny, we had on clothes and stuff. It's going to be the same. Like, you get in the shower, you just got on all your clothes. It's like, come on, y'all. Like, what? And then you got towels. Like, you're going to use towels and you don't even use them. Anyway, for all you coffee drinkers, you got your in-house Starbucks. You feel me? Look at this thing. I don't even drink coffee, but, this would be something cool to have. Again, if you had the fly date come over, you're like, yeah, baby, you want some coffee? Oh, no, we ain't going out to get it. Look, right here. What you want? What flavor? What you want in it? 2 shots of what? Got you. You want a burger? You want grilled sausage? You got that Star Trek, make it on the spot, just drops out of pure air. I don't know if I'd want my food made by the by the machine, the molecule creator. That was the first time I actually made the shot. Usually, if you know the game, you don't make that shot. I was like, oh, it's a good day. Or maybe they're trying to tell you that's because Johnny's taking over your brain and he's a good pool player and you're not. I'm like, okay. But I like pool, so that was fun. I love that they threw that in. I would definitely have a pool table in my spot if I had something like this. I'm telling you, they laid this out. Look at this TV. Big old giant flat screen. Psh, nice. Fresh out the shower. Let me just sit down here in my wet clothes. And what the hell? Oh, Mr. Stud. It's an advertisement for a show. You know what I'm saying? Watch the news, and watch these crazy ads. What kills you is it's so realistic about how it is in society with so much oversaturation of sex and violence. All the ads, just everything's like that. And then on top of it, when you're out all day, you see the same companies, the same ads 24/7 all day long. So they just totally indoctrinate your brain with this stuff. And here's Morris Chestnut. I always say this. They definitely use Morris for a reference in that illustration. Yeah, the Carnage shotgun, one of my favorites. It's not as powerful as it looks, but it's pretty good if you know how to use it. You can get a real powerful version of it, but it only works on certain enemies. You find that out the hard way in the field. So yeah, you sit here and you watch the news, and the only thing I do like sometimes on the news is a mission you did, like this right here is talking about something you went through. So this is when you had to go out to the desert and try to save Pan Am's family, the Aldecados, after you did the mission where y'all destroyed the corporate powerhouse basically and put the whole city in a blackout for a minute to send a message that, we're going to shut you down if you don't give us our rights, so to speak. Um, but they're talking about it. So like sometimes that happens, sometimes it doesn't. But when it happens, it's like that's so cool. Like you come home, you're looking at the news. It's like, oh yeah, you know you were involved in that mission. It's just crazy. See it playing out. So yeah, that's. And then there's another thing on here. I don't think I did it on this one, but one of my favorite ads is for the NCPD, for the police department, where it's this little cartoon with this pug. I'll get it in another video. It is a pug as a dog, like a little cartoon character. And he's supposed to be a cute, gullible guy who just goes to work and gets harassed by the cops and by the gangs and everybody. And it's supposed to be a safety video to help you survive Night City. But all the cops, it's like they're openly corrupt. They're beating him up and doing stuff to him through the whole video and telling him you ought to just shut up and take it. And it's hilarious. It is hilarious. This game is so crazy, but surreal, I say. That's my phrase. Surreal, but so real. So yeah, it's been a long day, y'all. I think I'm going to let V go to sleep now. It's time for him to just go ahead and jump up to the loft with the superpowered legs. If you don't have the double jump legs, make sure you get that. If you're playing the game and you don't have the legs, you got to get it. It's the best tool for moving around. You just bounce to all kind of crazy heights, and it makes a lot of things a whole lot easier. There's another version where you hold it and then bounce. I hate that version. It's so whack. But anyway, just leave the TV on. Check it out, y'all. Let's call it a night in Night City.